everyone, welcome to the Baked Book. So I am making another video. I know it's like booktubeathon time right now, but I'm not doing it. I did it last year and I burnt myself out. I read like 7 books in 7 days and then I didn't read anything for like 2 months, and then I was just like, I'm fucking tired of booktube, I'm tired of reading, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to burn myself out. So I'm gonna catch you up on like some of the stuff I've been reading, not all of it, because yeah, I'm just gonna go through real quick. I have been reading a lot of chick lit, so it's been good. Let's start out with The Kiss Quotient. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I did this as the buddy read with Charles Explosion, Samantha, Leanne, and Bree. We all really liked it. It was super good. It's really compelling. They didn't dumb down the characters. One of the main characters has Asperger's, and so she's like super awkward, and it was kind of like a reverse Pretty Woman. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I read this. I thought I was gonna like this as much as The Kiss Quotient, but like, no, this was just kind of annoying. They were just like bitching at each other the whole time and complaining, and I was just like, I don't like whiners, this is annoying. And honestly, I thought he was creepy. At the end of it, like, we found out stuff and he was like kind of being obsessed over her, and I was just like, I'm not into that. Like, I know that's like a trope for the romance where they're like, I love you so much, I'm so obsessed with you now, and I don't like that trope. I think it's weird. Creeps me out. Then I did a buddy read with the bibliotherapist, The Woman in the Window. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. I finished this in like a few settings. It was really compelling. I thought the twists were good. I didn't see the ending coming, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a solid thriller. She really liked it too. And then I read The Astonishing Color of After. I gave this 2 out of 5 stars. I thought it was super boring. I was not like, it was not compelling at all. Like, the YA writing style is just, it was really dumbed down. Like, something would happen, and then there'd be a chapter that was like half a page, and they would explain that like they were like, this is how she felt, and it was like, obviously this is how she felt. Like, the other, you know, you can infer a character's feelings by how, you know, what had happened, and it was just, it was boring. I wish it was more fantastical. There was like, all of the magical elements had to do with like these flashbacks of her mom, and her mom kills herself, and we're just there. And I wish we fucked more with the ghost culture in, where was it? Taiwan. Her mom has a sister and a ghost husband, and she's a ghost wife and a real life husband. I don't really know. I wish we fucked more with that, kind of like the movie Spirited Away. I was into more of that, not like all these flashbacks just to see how sad her mom was. I feel like I got it. Like, she's sad, she's depressed. I felt like it was kind of like beating a dead horse at that point, because it's just like, okay, I don't need more, you know, evidence of her depression and of her sadness, and it wasn't like character building for me. It was just really slow. And then I read Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. I gave that 2 stars. Yeah, the twist at the end, I was just like really tired of that twist, because it's been like 4 books in a row almost where there was like a spoiler. Somebody you think is dead is not really dead, and I was just like, okay, like, I'm over it. Like, it can work circumstantially, but it didn't work for me. And it was a British book, I think, or somewhere from the UK, and I'm just not into that kind of like dry type humor, so I was kind of bored by it. Also, I didn't like connect with the characters, just like office humor and like melancholy, and she definitely had some shit to work through, but I just didn't like it. When Katie Met Cassidy, another 2 stars. This one, it was, I didn't even try to make the characters seem believable. It was a book of the month, and yeah, it's just like that shit where it's just like, oh yes, I'm a New York Trust Fund person, I'm gonna go with this Southern belle, and we're lesbians now, even though she just broke up with her fiance 3 days ago. Like, no, that's not how that happens. It was so cheesy, so unbelievable. I mean, I did read it in like 3 hours while I was kayaking, because it's like, you don't have to think about it much. It's just like bad TV. But I don't really like bad TV. So, I mean, I guess if you like bad TV, you'd probably like that. Like, if you like The Bachelor and shit like that, just like super staged shit where they like don't even try to develop the characters, go for it, but that's not my thing. And then The Book of Essie, I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I thought I really like the plot. I'm really into religious culty type stuff. Sometimes it can be overplayed. You can kind of see where it's going within like the first few pages because it's like super creepy, and I liked that. But yeah, the characters, there was like 3 points of view that you follow, and they were all taken very good care of, and it was a pleasure to read. I just finished the after party, and this was just like a super fun 1950s, yeah, pretty much, I think most of it took place in 1950s as like a socialite Texas kind of thing, and it's just like about a friendship, an obsessive friendship, which I always really like books on friendship, especially when they get a little out of hand. I gave that one 4 out of 5 stars. It might be like a 3.5. Like it's good, but it's not great, but I also really liked it, and I finished it again in like a day. I've just been reading like really easy fiction chick lit, and it's been great. I love summer. So what's on my TBR? I don't know. You know what, actually I don't feel like going through my TBR because I think it's gonna change. Yes, so that's just what I've read, and then you'll see another video of more things that I've read, because I'm not sure if I want to read the books that I have right now, and I have some coming in the mail, so maybe I'll make a TBR video. That will be fun, a TBR video. Okay guys, I will talk to you later. Catch you on the flip side. Bye.